Photography and filmmaking are both visual mediums, but producing is a whole nother ballgame. Today, I'm sitting down with Isaac, who is a photographer that is embarking on producing his own film. So we're going to talk about the transitions and challenges right here on the producer's desk. Hi, Isaac. Well, I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you for the invite.
I think it's really cool that we're talking to you today because I'm calling this episode the DIY filmmaker, the guy that's just going to do everything.
Yeah.
And you really have the tools to be able to do that coming from photography. So, what has been the biggest stumbling block for you, or the obstacle, or maybe something that surprises you about producing your own film?
Producing is not my strong suit.
Okay.
Right? I love directing. I mean, I am, like I said, emotionally driven, so I can connect with actors. I know what they need to deliver, you know? I know what to tell them to get that scene.
Would you say that's your favorite part, is
I
dealing
love
with
that,
actors?
yeah. I love dealing with actors.
So would you really, because coming from photography, that means you have a good idea how to manage the camera and stuff. Would you really be able to defer to your DP to let them create the vision?
That's hard.
Oh,
That
look
is
at you.
hard. That is hard.
So you need a hand in that too.
No, because I understand in the film world, right? Because the first time I stepped into the film world, I hired a DP. And I know the shots that I want. I know the lighting I want.
Okay.
So I learned the hard way that doing that when you have a DP is stepping on their toes, and it's just a learning challenge that I had to just learn how to let go.
Well, and then because I talked about this in my previous episode, is really like viewing everyone as partners.
Yes.
So to me, that sounds like that's probably the biggest hurdle and learning curve now is trust. Trusting that this team will be able to achieve the creative vision that you want, yeah?
Yeah. I think since I have everything in my head and I know the vision, I know the picture, I know what we're gonna deliver.
You say you know. Okay.
I know.
Now I'm just gonna play devil's advocate
Sure.
a little bit, because I've been on sets with directors who say they know. And I've come from the acting world.
Sure.
But sometimes there are beautiful surprises that happen
There is.
when you let go a little bit.
There is. I am not
And it's
gonna.
finding that balance between like kind of controlling this vision, like with this steering wheel, versus going, okay, I'm going to trust in the scene, I'm going to trust in everyone else that maybe I'm going to allow a little bit of latitude to.
Yes. It's absolutely key in production.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. It's not a one-man army. It's a whole crew.
And that just comes over time, and as we say, getting the reps. The more you do and the more you build your team, the more you'll let go.
Yeah. Like I said before, it's setting myself up to the next level or elevating myself to the next level. Like, for example, all the clients that I have for the commercial shoots, they're all investors, right? And they're all people with money that wants to invest in film, right? And now when I'm putting my work out there and the relationship goes a long way, and they see my work and they trust me, they're willing to invest in whatever I put, because they already
You've
made
established
sure.
a relationship and a base trust.
Yeah.
Like, well, they at least see through your photography that you do quality work.
Right.
So it's not like it's a little bit easier, that transition, right?
Yeah.
So is that why maybe more of the emphasis now is just really finishing the script?
Yeah.
Like, because I don't get a sense that you're worried about getting it funded and getting it off.
I'm
Okay,
not
and
worried.
I want to tell you that it's usually the inverse with most people, that they can write the script, they get it, but they have no idea.
I'm not worried.
I can see this.
Yeah.
Like, forget it. I got cash everywhere. I got money trees in the backyard.
Yeah.
And because we talked about this earlier, about we can get in our way, and I don't think there's any negative monologue in your head.
No, I've learned to put aside fear, right? Because I think as humans, the only thing that's going to hold us back is ourselves.
Yeah.
And fear is the roadblock to our success. right? Letting go fear, letting go the essence of not knowing, right? Because as humans, we need to know what's going to happen. Let it go.
Let it go.
You know, let it go. Let it go and just don't not expect, but just do it.
Is that something you do as well? Do you try to overcome? I mean, you're not impervious to fear.
I mean, everybody has that imposter syndrome, right? You know, everybody has that, you know, self-doubt, right?
Yeah.
You need to, I think, master overcoming that self-doubt and tell yourself what you've accomplished that wherever you are, right? So right now, looking back, I've accomplished so much. What's going to stop me from accomplishing more, you know? And putting that self-doubt aside will help you move forward and will make you make sure you make that project happen or whatever it is.
Isaac, thank you so much for sharing your journey and just the energy you have and just being inspiring. I'm inspired now. Guys, I think the key takeaway here is that, you know, producing is a journey. It's not easy, but boy, if you put your mind to it and you set your goals and this is what I want to do, like Isaac said, nothing's impossible and every goal is attainable. So if you found this episode inspiring as I did, please hit the like, the subscribe button, and share away. And always remember, together we create. See you next time.